And it is the, what bloody day of Christmas is it now? It is the 7th vlog of Christmas, and the theme for this vlog is murder. I've got a very murderous day ahead. Not only am I finishing off my day playing Among Us with a group of other booktubers. I've never played it before, but I think it involves murdering people and trying to pretend that you haven't murdered people. But I'm also going to spend my whole day today doing nothing other than reading this book, which is called The Santa Claus Murder by Mavis, Doriel. This was recommended to me by one of my Patreons. It's one of the British crime library books. I kind of wish I had the actual copy because it looks like a really sweet looking book, but I've got it here. It should be a quick read, and I love a Christmas themed murder. I always find it such an overwhelming start to a book when it's like, list of people in this story, but then it's useful to like check back on it later because I can never keep track of characters. Already loving this book. I'm going to switch over to the audiobook so that I can listen while wrapping presents. And as when this video goes up, it will be after Christmas, so I don't have to worry about spoilers. I can actually show you what I've got for my family. For my mum, I'm really pleased with this one. She absolutely loves Emma Bridgewater. I'm just being quiet because she is in the house. The others aren't in the house, so I can speak up there. But for her, this is a milk bottle that I got personalised to say another white Christmas, but white spelled like the Isle of Wight where they live. I think it's gorgeous, and it's perfect because they used to have this milk delivery service, this really like cute old-fashioned milk delivery here where the milk would be dropped off in glass bottles, but that company's like shut down. So now she can put her milk into a cute little bottle to keep it in the fridge like this, or it'd be really nice to have flowers in. For my dad, I got him two things. So he loves playing guitar. So first, I didn't know this was going to be so quickly outdated. It wasn't outdated when I bought it, but this is the folklore guitar music and piano music. So it says easy piano, which is good because I can very, very vaguely play the piano, and my sister's much better, so this way he can play guitar and we can play with him, and that'll be really fun. But then I also got him this. So this is made of recycled leather. It's a little music folder. It's personalised with the name of his boat. So my idea here was that sometimes he likes bringing his guitar on the boat, so he can like print out some of his favourite songs to play on the guitar, put them in here, and then this can live on the boat, so he always has some music to play when he's there. For my sister, we have a tradition where instead of buying each other things, we always buy each other experiences that we can do together. Like we've had a disco yoga class or a murder mystery evening. Like we always do a thing together, and obviously this year there aren't really things that we can do, so I was thinking, how can I come up with like an activity that we can do together at home? And so I got this. I got a tie-dye kit, some plain white face masks so we can make them look fun, and then also just some plain white t-shirts. So it's gonna get a little bit messy, but we can do our own tie-dyeing, so I think that'll be really fun. And then finally, Arjun, I've got bloody loads of presents. So for his main present, he has a favourite old hoodie, which is like really snuggly, but Hippo has bitten the sleeve so much that he can't really wear it anymore, so he wanted something new and cosy. So I've got a couple of selections. I've got him one really cosy, snuggly feeling hoodie here, but then I also, like, kind of as a joke because it was on sale, I got him this, which is literally like wearing a giant teddy bear, so he can never complain about not being snuggly enough again. So that's his proper present, but then I also am doing his stocking, so I've got him loads of stuff. I'm going to give you like a whistle stop tour. This is a shower speaker that you can put a drink in, so he can have a beer in the shower, which he loves to do. This is a USB drinks fridge, so he can keep a can cold plugged into his computer. Some cozy slippers, some cozy pyjama bottoms, because he often likes living in his pyjama bottoms all day, but the main ones that he wears are Christmas ones with snowmen, so I thought I'd get him some more all year round ones. A little ring thing to stick on the back of your phone, because he always like struggles holding it for too long, and I'm obsessed with my pop sockets. He doesn't want a pop socket, so he can have a ring. Some hair products for unruly hair. He always thinks his hair is unruly. Some lovely bamboo socks, which are just the comfiest thing. And then loads of sweets. Okay, I'm going to put my audiobook on and start wrapping.
There we all were. And, as we were so unpleasantly forced to realise later on, nearly all of us, with good cause for wishing Sir Osmond dead, and few with any cause to wish him long life.
That took so much longer than I thought it would, but I am all done. Look how good my presents look. The voice in my head has now gone so posh from listening to that audiobook that's all like, rarely, Mildred, there has been a murder on Christmas. So I'm going to switch back now to the Kindle version so that I go back to my normal voice. I would pretty much always like to be by a fire with a book surrounded by dogs. That's the life. I think the murder is about to happen. I haven't actually told you what this book is about, but basically a big family, all with loads of family dramas, are meeting up for Christmas, and the patriarch of the family is about to be murdered by someone dressed in a Father Christmas outfit, and so many different people have a motive to kill him. So which one of them dressed up as Father Christmas to do it, or rather as Santa Claus? He makes a point about that, which I thought was interesting, because I was just asking the other day where the different words came from, like Santa Claus and Father Christmas, and how over here we do say both. And it turns out they are two totally different people. They came from like two totally different mythologies. And according to this book, we used to say Santa Claus here and stopped during the war because it was German. And then we started saying Father Christmas instead, which is like a older, totally different myth, which was nothing to do with giving out presents to children. And the like posh old man in this is like, Father Christmas is silly. We shouldn't let the Germans stop us from saying Santa Claus. So there you go. Don't know if that's the truth, but interesting little story. Anyway, let's watch this guy get murdered. All the men in here are so rude about women, and all the rich people are so rude about the working class people. But I think it's like making fun of them for being so rude, but like I just want to punch them all.
This attic's full of memories, really. We spent all our summers glasses.
We couldn't get Among Us to work because half of us have Macs, and apparently it doesn't work on Macs. So instead we're going to play Codenames, so no murders but still spying and solving mysteries, and I've got my Prosecco, and I get to be the one to explain the rules to everyone, which is my favourite part of every game. Yay!
Thank you! Are we saying definitely smuggling?
I feel like dragons, like you said, were a creature.
Dead. I was very overambitious with this because it is now 10:15 at night, just finished watching Home Alone. I'm only 55% of the way through, so that's quite a way still to go, and I do have to edit a video quickly for tomorrow, so finishing all in one day may have been optimistic, but that doesn't mean I'm giving up yet. Watch this space. I'll probably give up in like 30 seconds from now. Okay, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm awake, let's do this. These kinds of crime stories, these like old-fashioned ones, are fun and cute, but also they have no plot, so they get kind of boring. Like, I'm still enjoying it, but the plot already happened. Like, the murder happens, that's the only event really, and other than that it's just this constable, detective, whatever his title is, just trying to figure it out and just like going back and back over and over the same events from slightly different perspectives, and like he just keeps kind of like recollecting all of the facts that he has. It's kind of how I felt when I read Murder on the Orient Express. Like, I just got a little bit bored of just hearing the facts over and over. I kind of want like the story to move on a little. But having said that, I'm still really interested to find out who did it, so I'll keep reading. This book's also written in a rather strange order. So the first few chapters are all told from different perspectives of different people in the house who are all suspects. So we get to hear like a lot of information, little clues being dropped in the build up to this murder. Then we get the murder, and then that's like 25% of the way through. The rest of the book is all, or at least where I've got to, which is now like 75%. It's all from then on being from the point of view of the detective. He comes in on Christmas Day and starts like finding out facts. One of the things that the investigators do is set the other members of the family a task of writing down their version of events, which are the version of events we read at the beginning. And it's only at this point here in the story where they have handed in those version of events to the detective, who's now reading through them and finding clues. This is a very roundabout way to say it, but like, we already knew those clues because we read those before we even got to the murder. So it's a really strange way of revealing information, because now stuff that we already knew right from the beginning is being revealed as if it's like
a very useful new little twist, but we already knew it. It's almost like Columbo, and I love Columbo. In the TV show Columbo, if you haven't seen it, you literally watch the murder happening in the first scene. You see who does it, how they do it, why they do it, everything. And then the whole episode is you watching Columbo solve it, and that works really well because Columbo's like character is so funny, and he's so clever the way he figures out what happened. But this is like a cross between that and the traditional murder mystery, because we don't know the answer. We're trying to solve the mystery, but we already know all of the clues. So all I'm doing now is just watching someone very, very, very slowly uncover the clues, but not yet draw any conclusions from them. And then I'm guessing like right at the end we'll find out the answer. And like hopefully the answer will be a cool murder plot. But like this just isn't a very interesting way of telling that story. Switching back to the audiobook so I can play Best Fiends. I am addicted.
She was wearing something very severe and of dark colour, which made her look older.
So I literally just stayed up until 3 in the morning reading that, and I've now had to sneak into the bathroom to do my final update because Archie's asleep. Was that worth staying up until 3 in the morning reading? No, it was not. I actually found that very boring by the end. I was really enjoying it at the beginning. I liked the Christmas murder theme, but it just got less and less interesting. And basically all the revelations were just more and more characters coming forward and being like, okay, actually we were lying, here's the truth. And that just kept happening. And then finally when you find out who the murderer is, it's like, okay, sure. So not my favourite book, but I did enjoy my cozy reading Murder Christmas Day. Trying not to wake people up. So that's all from me for tonight. See you in the 8th vlog.